Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell. I'm Brian Roberts and this is the all-new 2015 Mercedes-Benz GLA. Folks, I gotta tell you, I'm 100% excited about this vehicle because someone my size generally can't fit in a vehicle of this size. I'm 6'2", and we've had gentlemen that are in the height range of 6'5" to 6'7" actually sit in this vehicle and consider owning it. Now let me give you a little bit about this vehicle. Because it's an all-new design, it has 208 horsepower. It shares a power plant with the all-new CLA. It also has 258 pound-feet of torque. So what that means, this vehicle is not only designed in a sporty look, but it actually will take off and go when you need it to, because that's a bi-twin turbo 2-liter engine. Beautiful car, beautiful car. Also, one of the things that Mercedes-Benz did with this vehicle is they had to continue to look at their fleet as far as the fuel costs are concerned. So this vehicle comes in at a very nice, roughly about 28 miles to the gallon in city and highway. You're gonna love it. Now let's take a look under the hood of this vehicle. As I told you before, it does share its power plant with the all-new CLA. So it's a 2-liter bi-twin turbo engine that gets 208 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque. Now the great thing about this vehicle is it's very fuel efficient. So when the vehicle first came out, I thought, how many things can Benz actually do to this vehicle to make it still a Benz? Well, if you look at the design, I think they nailed it. They got it as far, obviously we know we have the 3-pointed star, but this vehicle here is actually equipped with the lighting package. As fully equipped, you can actually top this vehicle out in about the $45,000 range. This vehicle is equipped at $42,000. I'd love to get into all the details of this vehicle, but I'm telling you, you guys need to come out and take a test drive in it. Mercedes-Benz nailed it on this one. I even believe that Mercedes-Benz nailed it on all of our wheel packages. This vehicle comes standard with an 18-inch alloy wheel, so it's no slouch at all when it comes to appearance. As you notice, some of the lines of the vehicle, it's got a gorgeous, gorgeous appearance, so it's very youthful and athletic. And I promise you, if you've driven the CLA, this vehicle has a difference in the way that it actually drives. The suspension is a little bit stiffer than what you would generally find on the CLA. If you take a look at these wheels, this one comes equipped with a 19-inch wheel package. There's also an available AMG Sport package that can be available on this vehicle as well. All right. Now, if you notice inside this vehicle, I believe Mercedes-Benz even nailed it with the fit and finish of it. Just like with all of our other vehicles, this vehicle, each one of the pieces inside, the trim, the wear, all of the buttons are actually laser cut to give a nice even flow to the design of the vehicle. So when you take a look at this car, it does come with a full telescopic wheel. So it comes in and out, up and down. You've got radio controls on both sides of the wheel. So you've actually got radio controls, and then you've got your interior controls on the actual steering column. So generally in vehicles in this class, you won't find as many options as this one has. But one of the things that I think is pretty neat that Mercedes-Benz did, this vehicle has the multimedia package. On a lot of our cars, you would have to get the multimedia package in order to pick up the rear view camera. In this vehicle, rear view camera can be optional. So there's a lot of pieces that we designed optional. Now notice, this vehicle has a 40 gigabyte hard drive navigation system already installed. So it's part of the multimedia package. So it'll come with a full navigation. If you have XM satellite radio, which comes standard for 6 months, you'll also have traffic. So you can actually reroute yourself around traffic situations. Also, with the multimedia package, you pick up voice activation. So you just press your voice button and you can kind of speak your destinations to the actual screen. The other thing I like about the multimedia package is all audio features are actually voice activated as well as your phone features. Then it also comes standard with the video. So I know what you're thinking. Who wants to drive a vehicle and watch a movie at the same time? Well, I thought the same thing, but I'm one of those guys that kind of likes music. So I like to watch a lot of music videos. I will actually listen to them on my Harman Kardon sound, and then when I come to a safe stop, the screen will actually reappear. If you really want to get a full grip of what a 7.0 Harman Kardon sound sounds like, I always suggest try a live concert. Now, if you notice the buttons below, now we're not going to get into every detail of the vehicle. You have to come in for a test drive for that. But just like a lot of the other Mercedes-Benz products, we've still got the elegant ride, the sport ride, and the manual ride. Of course, if you want to go to manual ride, you can really be a sportster and kind of do the Sportronic. So you get an opportunity to kind of mimic the driving habits of an actual 5-speed or 6-speed. And remember, this vehicle comes with the adaptive 7-speed automatic transmission that's usually standard in a lot of the Mercedes-Benz product. The other thing that really blows me away is this vehicle comes with DSR. Now, some of you have probably heard of DSR. I drive GLA450. My vehicle has it. But when you're in inclement conditions, when you're using or utilizing your 4MATIC engine, this 4MATIC is a little different than some of our other 4MATIC engines, or I'm sorry, transmissions, because it actually has, it is a front-wheel drive vehicle, so it actually spins at all times without much drag or lead time before it actually connects. So you get a much smoother transition when you are operating in the 4-wheel drive. Now, of course, guys, I'm not saying it's time to go off-roading, because I definitely wouldn't necessarily recommend that on this vehicle. But if you notice this button here, the vehicle can actually take a little bit of the off-road as well. So it's kind of neat. It's got a nice little niche. And if you notice, I'm sitting in this vehicle. I'm very, very comfortable, but I even have more room to go if I wanted to scoot my seat back even further. So there's plenty of interior cargo room in the vehicle. It actually utilizes about 54.8 inches of actual overall cargo room in space. Very, very well equipped. I love this car quite a bit. Hey gang, thanks again for watching. I'm Brian Roberts with Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mill.